name of this poem by Miss Lucille Clifton, and she's this beautiful lady right here, is The Lesson of the Falling Leaves. The leaves believe, such letting go is love, such love is faith, such faith is grace, such grace is God. I agree with the leaves. And that is my favorite poem because I love how, like leaves falling, the poem kind of falls with the repetition of such and such and such. And you can see the imagery of the leaves falling and grace and God and just all the beauty that is in that poem. And that's my favorite poem because it's also really short, and I love little short poems that pack a lot of punch into them. So when you're older and you're reading that poem at some distant time, I hope that you remember this poetry reading with Miss April and Miss Amanda, and that you will just think about it fondly. So I'm going to read Miss Amanda's bio, and then I'm going to turn it over to her for her to grace us with her words. So Amanda Johnston earned a Master's of Fine Arts in Creative Writing from the University of Southern Maine. She is the author of 2 chapbooks, Guap and Lock and Key, and the full-length collection, Another Way to Stay Entered. She is a member of the Acrolation Poets, a Cave Canem Fellow, co-founder of Black Poets Speak Out, and founder and executive director of Torch Literary Arts. So now I'm going to turn it over to Miss Amanda. And did I say the name of the first chapbook right?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. All right, Miss Amanda, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Miss April, and thank you so much, all of the viewers and avid poetry readers and writers in the audience. I'm so excited to be with you today. I love that poem that you shared, Miss April. Lucille Clifton is also one of my favorite poets. And today, the day that we're recording this, happens to be Earth Day. So what a perfect poem to share on Earth Day. We should always think about how we're taking care of our planet together and enjoying it together as well. So thank you for sharing that poem. I'm going to share some of my favorite poems. I do have 2 poems in the chapbooks that you mentioned, Guap, that I'd like to share. So the first poem is called Penny Candy. And I wonder if y'all know what penny candy is nowadays. Like when I was young, that was a long, long time ago, and you could buy candy for just a penny. I mean, it's amazing. If they don't do that now, they should. And maybe it's a nickel now, so 5 pennies or something like that. But this poem is called Penny Candy. Our little hands shove nuggets of sugar, firecrackers, now-and-laters, super bubble gum into the metal drawer and push it through bulletproof glass. The cashier counts them out one by one as we make bronze towers of our money. So you were able to go in there, and sometimes it could be a little intimidating going into the corner store, especially when you're really, really short and you look up and there would be glass. There would be glass across the counter and you'd have to push your money through. But we'd have big stacks of pennies, and so we were rich and we could buy a lot of penny candy. The next poem I'm going to read from Guap is Rations. Mark a line across the plastic container and initial it. Cereal is a luxury. Toss the generic boxes before the kids see them. Say, don't ever let people think they're better than you, to the cans of tuna and beans as you line them up like soldiers in the cupboard. Count out each meal, each mouth. Save the box of Jell-O for Sunday. Just add water. Lord, let there be water.